Helps if I unmute myself. That would help. And
Empyrion, party of 2. Empyrion, party of 2.
Not sure who the second person is, but surely they're somewhere.
You and me.
I'm not watching it, though.
Didn't say you were watching it. It's a party. You are here, I am here. It is a party of 2.
Yeah, well. Well, technically, you're not here, because you're not going to be in this with me.
Well, in that case, it's a party of 1, and I'll stop watching and go do something else, if you can be like that.
Jump straight to the overreaction, huh? I see how it is. Hey, all right, so I'm actually going to go ahead and bring up the Reforged Eden creative, because I want to build everything there, and then later I will see if it will actually work in vanilla. But I'm going to try to design everything initially where it'll work in both, and then have options to upgrade it for either. So that's what we're doing.
And see, it's not just me. There's at least one other person here. So there. Ha ha ha.
Yes, Andrew. Alrighty. To make things a bit easier, I'm actually going to bring in a platform to build on that's going to be not this, because this one is actually, this building is like mostly buried, and I'm not exactly sure why. I also cut out me showing off my dream ship over there. It was built by who? Think Jay Randall built it. Yes, Jay Randall built it. So it's massive, but I'm not going to worry about that. Another thing that Jay Randall built is the thing that I'm going to be bringing in, hopefully in a decent spot. Oh, shush. I was just starting and making sure that everything was good, so it was fine. Alright, let's see here. Can you not lock up on me, please? Come on. Really? Really, this is the first problem that I've had with this game in months, and I think it just completely locked up on me. Yep, it is not responding. That's lovely.
That's awkward.
Yeah. Let's try that again. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with this game at all in many, many, many months. And then, of course, I want to stream today, and then it wants to give me the finger. Awesome. It's always nice when you get something working again.
The only problem I've had for a long time with Empyrion is that sometimes when I'm done and I exit the game and close out, it doesn't want to finish closing the window properly.
Yeah.
But I have never had that create any other issues. It doesn't even do it all the time. It's just something that happens sometimes.
It doesn't want me to bring up the list of bases. That's what the problem is. I don't know why. That is really weird. It just locked up on me again.
I was going to ask if you had too many items in there, but then I realized that if you have too many items, it just doesn't show you the complete list, because we've had that problem before.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Okay, so we have the stock list. It doesn't want to go to the workshop list. That's the problem. Okay, so did we get an update today? No, it's not, because you're watching, Angus.
Question.
I'll let it sit here and think a minute. It shouldn't be having these problems.
Because I'm watching. Aha, that's it.
Let me check something real quick. Are you kidding me? Did it seriously just lock my computer? Oh, I know what the problem is. Hang on.
Was your computer surreptitiously downloading a Windows update in the background?
No, I have too many windows open.
No!
Yeah, I'm closing some things. Give me a minute. Why does OBS have 5 things running? OBS being stupid?
Trying to account for all those open windows?
Let me see if I got an update to Empyrion. I don't think I did. August 30th was the last time I got an update, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I know I was on briefly early this morning before I left, and everything was fine. Seemed to be running without issues then.
Okay, it looks like I have control now.
So.
Okay. Alright. So the one thing that I'm wanting to spawn in, let's see if it croaks when I do this. Come on. That should work. No, that's not going to work. Ah, that's going to collapse as soon as I put something on it.
That would be amusing.
Yeah, wouldn't it be? All right, so that's not going to work. I'm going to use a different one, because that one's just it's being dumb. Those are too small. Where's my big one? My other big one. Ah, there. No, that's not it. Oh, there it is. The problem is, it doesn't. The Reforged Eden one doesn't give me a flat world. That's fine. We can build on here. Alrighty. Let's get to this. We're going to start off with a hover miner. Now, in Reforged Eden, you don't necessarily... You have all the vanilla stuff, but I wanted to go ahead and do this, because in Reforged Eden, you can skip hover vehicles. Because you can go
straight to SVs.
Because SVs in Reforged Eden have drills, but in vanilla it does not. But I want to do vehicles that are for multiplayer on Reforged Eden or vanilla. So, all right, let's see. How do we want to do this? First, let's get some parts. Well, we know we're going to want a beginning one, so we want some drills. And I believe we can have... Oh, in Reforged Eden, you can have 10, and I think the minimum on... Or the maximum on vanilla is 6. I will make it with 10. But what I'll do before I try to bring it in on the vanilla side, I will look to see what the maximum is on vanilla, and if it's
why don't you design it with 6?
You're breaking up really bad, but I'm going to cut you off anyway. I'm going to design it with 10.
Eden to a full 10.
Okay, let me finish for a second. I'm going to design it with 10. Look in vanilla to see if the max is 6 or 10. If it is 6, then I just bring it back into Reforged Eden and remove some off the front, but still try to keep them close enough together to where it's not going to affect it too much. And then on vanilla, you can replace those with miniguns for defense. So that's the idea on that. I'm also going to design it with a tool turret in mind. No, that's the wrong tool turret. That's the tool turret I want. Those are the wrong mechanical drills. Oh, wait. They're for both. Never mind. Alright. Now we need some blocks. I'm not going to be building this out of steel or anything. It's a miner. It's not supposed to be super strong, so it's going to be basically made out of plastic. Probably plastic and steel. We're going to need generator, fuel tank. You know what? Let's just look at the hover vehicle one. We're gonna need some. What level is this? Unlock cost. Unlock level 10 or level 7. Yeah, that should work. Level 7 is a good level to aim for. So yeah. And then we're gonna need spotlights, maybe some other lights. And what level is that? I want to try to keep everything to level 7 to start off with. The tool turret, I'm using that for spacing and placement, and then I'm going to be removing it. Passenger compartments is a big one. But the way I'm going to do this, oxygen station, oxygen tanks. I have the generators and fuel tanks already. Let me move all these over here. We should not need a hover booster, but we'll see. I want to go with medium thrusters, I think, because that'll be quicker and easier to deal with on some occasions. We don't need an armor locker. We might need RCSs, but I'm going to try to design it where we don't need them. I am going to design it with a constructor in mind, so that you can actually be processing as you're going. We don't want, yeah, that's level 10. What's the minimum level in all this? 7, 5, 7, 3, 5. Okay, 5. Because I don't want to go to level 10, but the idea is so that it can continue to grow as you grow through the game. Whoops. Not those. I want the harvest controller and extensions. This is not going to have any other storage. I will be putting some ammunition on there because I'm going to design it to where you can put cannons on it if you wish. But once I design it with the ammunition controller, I will be removing it so that it's cheaper and replacing those blocks, the ammunition controller and all of its storage, with the plastic blocks and marking them for removal later. I don't think I'm going to have a internal area that you can walk into. I think it's just going to be something that you access from the outside. Doesn't need shields, doesn't need food processor. One thing that I have noticed is sometimes having a fridge on board is nice, so I'll put that on there. Maybe some flare lights. And I believe cockpit, kind of important. I believe that's going to be it. I don't know, how should I design this? Should I design it where we have no internal space, or do we want an internal space that you can walk into? Because if we design with the internal space, then we're going to want probably more than just an oxygen station. We'll probably end up wanting armor locker and a few other things, so it could also double as a scout vehicle. But at the same time, I really don't think that's the idea, because scout ships are more going to be along the lines of SV. So
I say it doesn't need any internal space.
Yeah.
The can both be accessed from the outside.
Right. Angus, you're funny. I'm not building a tank. I'm building a miner. This is a beginning stage miner for multiplayer use. On this one, I'm going to go ahead and probably go ahead and leave the core where it's at. You know what? I think no. Let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and bring that back up. Let's go ahead and build. I'm going to grab some concrete blocks, and I'm going to raise it up off the ground because I don't want that core sitting on the ground. Now, do we have centered walls or something thereabouts? It does not look like it. Yeah, they don't have centered walls. That's going to be kind of obnoxious on this working properly. Alright, let's see if I can get this to center properly on that. There we go. That'll work. For now, at least. Alright. So now we need to build. I want to... I'm going to bring out some stilts, basically. And then they will cut them off after we get the shape that we want. So that should theoretically hold it up. There we go. And we can build it around and then make sure that when we have everything where we want it, will be good. What I want is this core to be roughly centered in it. So if we're going to do that, then let me go ahead and we'll do the frame with steel, and then the fill out and internals, the internal space with the carbon. I am going for a miner at first, and there's not going to be an internal space on it. When I do my tank, that one's probably going to have an internal space. I'm going to have 2 tanks, one early tank and one advanced tank. All right, which... I think I'll go with this cockpit because it looks more of an industrial type cockpit. I'm going to need to bring down this so I can actually attach it where I need it. That should be good right there. So I'm going to want 1 row underneath the cockpit and then 1 row above the cockpit. It's going to be going to be kind of bulky, but it's going to have enough drills on the front of it. These spots right here I like to put lights on, but I'm not going to keep pushing more out front because I don't want it to fall over forward. But we need a platform to work off of. And so what we'll do is we'll just kind of bring this out. And then this out. This will be the floor. Or the lower half. And then there's a reason for that, I guess you could say. So that's going to be the bottom of it. And then remove that. And let's go ahead and get some of these internal pieces in here. Generators, fuel tank, oxygen tank. That should be some good internal pieces. We're going to go with 2 generators. That should be plenty of output because these things put out 1.1 kilowatts. And we will frame the thing out, not have anything in the middle really, and then we'll test it and see how the power is, and then we'll go from there. And then we want 2 fuel tanks. Let's go ahead and bury our detector in here. You know what I forgot? I forgot to grab one very important thing here. I want a wireless device. And we're going to put the wireless in here, like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that piece off. And I hope this doesn't completely, like, just collapse. Because I want to take... Why can't I just look in there? Jeez. Take that piece off. I think... Yep, the wireless is directly underneath the core. Okay, that works. And we'll put the detector in there. And then, so we've got the detector, we've got the wireless, we've got the fuel tanks, we've got generators, starter, concrete blocks are not needed. oxygen tanks I need to put on. And we're going to go ahead and future-proof this because you can unlock the CPU extender basic at level 7. And if you look at the things that it requires, it does not require anything crazy. A lot of this stuff you can scavenge up relatively early on, but I want to make sure that we have enough CPU to be able to put everything on here because I want it weights and measures usable and CPU usable. So the biggest factor that makes it hard is the energy regulator on here. And if I go ahead and grab, I'll show you what an energy regulator requires to be made. Let's go ahead and grab an advanced instructor. I can show you what it takes to make. I can't do it with my drone. I don't know why I'm walking around. I can access this from any side, but the energy regulator takes cobalt, optical fiber, and electronics, and that's relatively easy to get early on. In the starting planets, if you go to the irradiated zones, then you'll be fine. I do need to go do a debug mode and then go into here. And make it morning again. All right. Okay, so far it works. So one thing that I'm going to try to do is have it to where you can have 1 or 2 people with you on here. I'm going to go ahead and take these oxygen tanks and put them here. It's going to be a little bit longer than most drill ships, but I'm going for more length rather than width. But it is unfortunately going to need to be slightly wider than it is now because these... Oh, maybe not. Awesome. Okay. I don't want them way up here. I think that's going to take away from it. And if I try to take this apart to do that, because honestly, it would be perfect slightly behind, but down where that window at the top is even with the top of the thing. So I need to go down a couple. So what I can do is I can take these and put a stilt out front in hopes that this doesn't ruin it. And then we can put the passenger component there. And then remove this side. And then put another passenger component there. And this is 3 wide, and that's on purpose. Because you want the drill turret, but you want the retractable one. And this is what's going to be for one of the passengers to help control. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a retractable minigun turret right behind it that is actually going to stay. And then the other passenger can control the turret to watch the rear as the other 2 are mining. So that's the idea that I'm going for. But it does need to be raised up a little bit. But to raise it up, I don't want to use too much CPU or power, so I'm going to have to raise it up with plastic blocks. Now, one thing I could do is actually make this some of the storage. Since you don't have to access the controller when you're in it, we can actually bury the controller but I'd rather not, if that makes sense. I kind of want the controller to be accessed when not in the vehicle. So what we can do is that looks like the front, sort of. I'll put that controller there, and then I'll put the ammunition controller. I'll go ahead and make it with the ammunition controller because it shouldn't be too difficult to make anyway. Ammunition one there. Now you cannot have the container extensions touching from the controllers. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fill in this with the plastic pieces. And then since we already have the controllers in place, we'll do that. And then we'll grab our container extensions and do that. And I think I need to actually take that out and replace it so it works properly. That is not where I wanted you to go. There we go. Now, let's see how much. Yeah, see, that's not much ammo at all. I'm gonna have to make that side bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make it a lot bigger. I keep hearing something like somebody's walking on metal. It's weird. There might be a bug underneath this thing because this thing's hollow. If I go into God mode, there's space under here. Alright, so now that we have our platform there, we can put our retractable drill right there. And I'm setting it back for a little bit of a reason because I want to have some aesthetic appeal to this thing. So I'm not the best at this, so bear with me. Okay, that's cool. And I will be wrapping most of these in steel. Steel-ish, I guess you could say. Okay, so now where do we want the placement of... I want 2 of these. I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but when you're trying to mine up the wood, having 2 of these harvesters makes a huge difference. So let's go ahead and get our square block again. And let's see if we can get these guys to play well. There. And there. And let's get a spotlight. Yeah, probably a Xerox. Whatever. I don't care. They can pretend to be scary all they want. Let's see here. Let's do... this one, because this one's going to go straight out, even though it's angled. No, I think it's just going to be better having the straight on one. And then I'm going to end up having another one on each side. That's going to be really wide for a miner. Yeah, it's not going to... I'm already stretching this as is, so let's go ahead and do this a different way. So, we won't have 2. We'll just have the one harvester. Yeah, that'll be better. Actually, since this is going to be the bottom, there we go. We can still have 2 harvesters on there. Yes. Yes. Alright, now we want to try to place the drills, but we want to do this in such a way to where the drills just barely poke out of the front, because one thing I've noticed is when your drills are all crazy out long, it really messes up how the thing handles. So we want it back to where the drills are just like a block, like poking out a block in front of the harvesters there. So, yeah, we'll do plastic here. That's fine. So let's place that. That should... Yeah, that should be good. That's where we want all the drills. Effectively. Is that far out. And then we do... Oops. I keep messing up, and when I remove it, it doesn't put it back in my inventory. So I'll just do that. So I really don't want them directly next to this, and these things will do like 1 or 2 blocks all the way around them, so we can spread these out, and it should work well. Okay. Now let's go ahead and move back here and extend our storage. And what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna have the retractable gun sit one lower than this one, and it's going to be facing backwards. Now, here's a problem. If you don't even it out, like if you don't fill this thing with ammo, with weights and measures turned on, if you fill up one side and not the other, it's going to fly lopsided.
Jade, here's a thought, and I don't know because I can't look at your design carefully, but just here's a thought. If the ammo controller was, and its extensions were, say, in the floor down the center, and the harvest controller and its extensions were on the next block level up, but off to the left and off to the right, wrapping around, so that the container extensions don't touch each other, then that would allow the ammo container to be filled and be a centerline ballast, and then as you harvested, it would begin to fill the harvest containers, which are down both sides.
Right.
that might be a way of keeping the whole thing balanced and avoiding that weird load issue. I don't know how practical that is, but
no, we can.
thought.
That actually would make sense, and then it would actually put the ammo underneath everything. And I can make sure that it's wrapped up and the oxygen's wrapped up, because if the oxygen or the ammo is hit, it will explode.
Yeah, it's a KFB.
All right. So we are going to need to have this come back a little bit more. So let's say, wait, which one is this? That's the ammunition controller. That's going to be there. And then no, stop. Stop being stupid. Okay, so there's the ammo. How much is ammo is in there now? 750. All right, let's go this. Down this side. And we'll stop there. That's fine. And then here. And then all the way. No. Oh, it doesn't want to do the turn. Okay. We'll stop there. What does that give us? 2,000. 2,000 liters of ammo would be just fine. Then we put our plastic in here.
Because it's not primarily a combat vessel anyway, so it's not like you need a ton of ammo types and stuff for various guns.
Right. And then we can do this. And just wrap this in plastic to keep the harvest storage from touching it. And then what we can do is have the harvest controller right there. And this is where it's going to get big. Really? Just stop it. Okay, now I did say I wanted the gun one lower, so this is going to make things interesting. What's this going to do to our storage? 6,625 for a beginner drill ship. It's not bad. We'll see. We'll see how things go, but I do want to get that turret. It's just a minigun turret. That's going to be this, and backwards. Now, one thing that we can do is these pieces here are cool because you can actually make them a different shape. It's going to change how much available storage you have, but it'll work. And actually, I want to do this different, slightly different. still don't like how that looks. Now, this is going to reduce the available movement of that gun, but the idea of that gun is to run away while shooting at them if needed. It's not like you're going to be looking from side to side with it. Now, our storage is 8250. Okay. That should be good. I mean, I know a lot of builders, they essentially make the entire exterior storage for these miners because you're going to want to be mining up a lot. So, I mean, it only makes sense to do that. All right, how much storage do we have now? Still 8250. Why did that... Oh, that's because I added that to the gun, the ammo. Whoops. 3250. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that much. Now, one thing I'm trying to do is get this to where I can use a lot of these containers as shaping of the vehicle because, and then we can paint it when it's done. But the reason for that is these things have a decent amount of hit points or durability to them. I think they're slightly better than the carbon has effectively none. Well, either way, it's a miner. You're not fighting with it. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and get some more carbon in that empty space. And then just to make sure that I don't bring this down and touch them. And then, of course, the belly I'm going to need to put the hover engines on. I can have a maximum of... It doesn't say. Really?
I think you can have up to a lot.
No, it's only the basic ground repulsor engines. Those are the only ones that have a maximum. These others don't. Okay, so I'm done with that. Still need to get the fridge in. I'm not using that passenger seat. Done with putting the controller in. I want to keep these container extensions. Now the spotlights. And go there. I don't know if I'm going to keep those two at the bottom, but that's kind of the idea on where those are going to go. Because I'm thinking if I bring this out on either side here, I don't want to go down. I just want to bring it out. But right here in the middle, because we're getting really close to the tail end here. Because I don't want to take it out anymore, because all this weight back here full is going to take this nose and drive it into the sky, and we don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here for a second and put in our little fridge. And so that's done. And then we want a hover constructor just so that we can process materials. Trying to think of how I want to do this, because I also have to get the thrusters in. Wait, did that just cut all that off? No, it goes underneath. Okay. Two left, two right, 4 forward, and I kind of want 4 reverse. I think I'm going to go this kind. wait a minute. Hang on. Bingo. And no. How much CPU does this use? 700. Where are we at right now? This is not going to be a beginning ship. Damn it. Because even if I go to tier 2, that's only going to give us 12,000.
Yeah, but you said you're only using 700 out of 12,000.
No, I'm using 11. The hover constructor itself is 700.
Oh. That might be why you rarely see a beginner ship that is both harvest capable and defense capable.
How much do those guns have for CPU? None. Apparently the mini turret doesn't. Oh no, it's 1,000. Damn.
But then also.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm not going to be this. This turret right here was not intended to stay there. It's supposed to have a spot for it, but it's not intended to stay there.
You still have the tool turret on there.
Yeah.
That'll make a difference.
Now we're at 8,000. And our max is actually 17,000 at tier 2. Okay. Alright.
What is it at tier 1?
10,000, I think. Hang on. Just was looking at it. Yeah, 10,000 for tier 1, 17 for tier 2, 35 for tier 3. I mean...
Alright. So if tier 1 gives you 10,000 and with the tool turret off you're at 8, you're still under the CPU for tier 1, which means that it's still a starter vessel.
Unlock level 7 so far. Okay. Because I want to keep the unlock level under 10.
Right.
I could just make this with 4 drills right now. And then have spots to add more drills later.
Right.
Because I still have to put the hover engines in.
Right. That's my suggestion, is design it such that as a beginner vessel you can bring it in and it will function. And then it is expandable as you begin to acquire some resources and you get the stuff to do a tier 2, CPU, upgrade that. Now you can get a little fancier, you can add in more drills and maybe even the tool turret, or maybe that's a tier 3, I don't know. But anyway, you can build off the base, but that it's functional as soon as you can unlock the vehicle at 7.
Oh. Okay, so the big hover engines, large hover engines, are 250 CPU each. The small ones are 75.
Right.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have only 4 of these big ones. And they're going to be in the 4 corners. These are for effectively stabilization and keeping this thing flat and level. And then I'm going to have 8 of these small ones down the center line. Because if I remember right, one of them... There's a one miner that I liked that had a design of these hover things down the center, and it worked great because it helped stabilize it. Because he also had ones on the outside. So, at any rate, I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to keep it up off the ground when it's fully loaded, but we are going to find out. Actually, relatively soon, because I've almost got the rough shape going that I want. I'm not gonna fill out everything on the sides with containers, because we're at 8250 for the harvest. That should be good for now. Alright, now that we got it framed out mostly, I kind of want to test it out. Am I missing anything, guys? I'm not going to put the constructor in at the moment, because I think it's just going to push it up too high. I think that's what
What's your CPU at without it?
Now, keep in mind, I just put a tier 2 block in there, so it is a tier 2 miner, but it's unlockable at level 7. So, I mean, it's early game, tier 2 miner. But the CPU right now is at 9,716, so theoretically, it's still a tier 1.
Right, and if you put the hover constructor in, that only adds another 7. So that just puts you at 10.4, which is barely out of tier 1. So sort of a whatever.
You know, I could put the constructor on that side. The oxygen... No, it's not the same size. On this side, it weighs 62.5, and this thing weighs 93.8. Well, there's a little difference. That way you have fridge accessible back here, constructor accessible on this side, and O2 accessible on that side. Alright, let's see about putting some fuel in this and oxygen. I also haven't put the lights on the outside or anything. Yeah, so I guess this is where we cut the legs off. Wow, it actually no RCSs and it's moves pretty good.
Good.
All right, let's go get it. Let's go ahead and load up its ammo container here. Oh, 15 by 127. That would be. Yes, ammunition. Wow, okay, 4,000 rounds only takes up 400 in volume. Wow, you could have a lot of rounds in this thing.
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some more then. Alright, 2,000... weight, 2,000 volume, whatever. Apparently is 4 tons. Let's see how it works with just that. Pretty good, and it's not. It's pretty stable. I did not put those engines in the right spot. That's gonna bother the absolute living hell out of me. You know what? I'm gonna move this one out. Yeah, have those out to help with stabilization. These a little bit tucked in, and then those down the spine. Now, this is not a ship that you want to be using in first-person view. Because as you look around, you're not going to see anything. Most of the cockpit's going to end up being covered. All right, so let's see how she mines. It's a little on the back heavy side. I may have to use some artificial mass on the front to level it out. But when it's empty, that's going to be a little annoying.
What's creating the weight, the distribution imbalance?
Most of the containers, most of the container size is in the rear.
Is there any way to adjust that by adding in some container extensions near the front?
Yeah, I think I can.
Shaping?
I think when I do the armor plating and shaping and everything on the outside, I can figure something out.
Yeah. So if you do some of the shaping at the front out of container extensions and the shaping at the back out of carbon, you can shift some of that weight toward the front. Actually, what you're shifting is mass potential toward the front. So you won't actually have any appreciable mass difference until it's filled.
Oh, I was digging down. Oh, whoops. Oh no, I was digging up. Oh, never mind. I am at 24.2%. I mean, it's still moving around just fine. And if I use my mouse, I can make it go down. I just want to get it full and also see how it, works underground, and it actually doesn't handle that bad. It was relatively easy to turn around.
That's good.
I'm not exactly sure why it just shot sideways and wedged itself into an opening that was too small for it. The problem with hover vehicles is they tend to get wonky going underground because they keep wanting to level out to all the stone that's around you. Alright, there's 50% full. And can we get all the way to full height at 3 meters? Yes, we can. It's a little sluggish, but it's still moving around really well. Alright, so let's find some trees and harvest them, see how well the harvesters work. Relatively well, actually. And okay, so let's go ahead and bring in some stone. Okay, so harvest controller, we got about 2,000 stone, and that was a little over 2,000 stone, and that got us to about 50%, so if we dump another 2,000 stone in there, that actually puts us too high. I know that, 237, there we go. So you can get almost a full stack of stone. I mean, I've got a few little other bits in here, but it's at least something early game, so it works. Let's go ahead and see how she handles full of stone. Handles pretty good, actually. And the only reason I hit that ramp coming in is because of the drills. If you actually take the drills in this menu here, you just turn off weapons, everything folds up, and then you should be able to just go up a ramp just fine. Now, I know I didn't use symmetry plane on this one, but I wanted to, build from scratch. This is going to be the first build I've ever done completely on my own. So, one of the things that I'm going to do is when this is done, I'm going to put it up on the workshop for other people to grab. But I'm not putting it up there like this. I wanted to see what it could do. And for the most part, I'm done with the bottom. Later I will lift it up and make sure that gets all filled out. Right now I can, just set it on the ground. It does not have a docking plate on it. So that's another thing that would have to be added in. The docking plate is this thing down here. Oh, where is it? Docking pad. That right there. It does not have one of those. When I lift it up later, I could add one. I mean, it is only unlocked level 1, so it wouldn't hurt. And then our CPU is at 10466 out of 10,000, so it's not a tier 1. It's definitely tier 2, but there's room for expansion. It can be very easy to expand this. And my suggestion on this one would be to, like, if you're expanding it and you put more CPU units in it, my suggestion on it would be to lift it up in the air and bury them underneath. Because, I mean, the core's under there, the first extension I put in there is under there, and it's all, protected in the center. So right now, what I'm going to do while I'm thinking about it is I'm going to take my plastic pieces and do this. Then I'm going to take my paint and texture tool. And... Whoops. What? Do that. Give me some symbols. Give me a plus sign there. And then... there. There. That is for the tool turret. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. And when I come back, I'm going to finish off this stuff. And then mark out where I would suggest the other turrets go. Or not other turrets, but other drills. But I need to actually turn those back on so I can see where they're at right now. Makes it easier. All right, I will be back momentarily. I am back. So let's give some shape to this guy. I don't want it too heavy, but I also want to bring out some of this weight and bring it into here. I think that would be wise to even out some of the weight distribution. I also might add in a few more of those hover engines, but more in the rear to try to keep it level. Let's go ahead and pop that one out. And then same thing on this side. Did I go all the way? Yeah, I went all the way down. There's that. Up here. And I can actually go ahead and fill that in there. And then do my rampy things that I do here. The light needs to stay open. Oh, you know what? No, I can't do that. Because I'm supposed to have more drills. So, let's see where we're going to be placing the drills at. We'll have one there and one there. One there and there. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I don't think that's even. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's even. And with that one up there, we're gonna want some... I don't want to block the view of the passengers either if they decide to look in first person. Let's see how this ends up looking. It's definitely a drill ship. How many is that? That's 10. That is 10 drills right there. Wow. What's the CPU at? 11.8? Yeah. And with the core that we have in there, it's at a tier 2 right now. We're fine. And then if we put... let's see here. Go ahead and grab tool turret real quick because I want to see... Do both of these drills add the same amount of CPU? Yeah, 3,000. So somebody could easily just plop one on top, or they can remove those blocks and put a collapsible one in. Yeah. And then that should still be under 17,000, so it's still under the tier, still under the tier 2 max. Nice. Alright, now we shape it out, and then I test it with all of these drills, and then I will remove the drills down to 4. Just the starting 4. And then mark those spots for the other drills. And I'm going to be filling this out with plastic because weight. Actually, can I do this and then something? I want... That is not the direction I want that to turn. There we go. There's that. No, that doesn't look right. I will just... I'm going to square it off, and then I will add other pieces on the outside to make it look better. I'm also thinking of maybe putting like a little skirt around the bottom to where you don't see the hover engines. Oh, speaking of hover engines, I wanted to grab the small hover engines and go ahead and add 3 more on each side in the rear, just to help give the weight of the rear some more lift. You know what? I could just go ahead and add those. What's the total weight now? 13,000 is what you can haul in this thing. So I'm actually gonna... Whoa, too much. 13,250 is what you can haul. So 12,700. 1306. There we go. That's close enough. And then here in a minute I will test it. Alright, no more of that. No more of that. No more of those. That's already placed. So I just need to decorate it. I did it again. Come on. Alright, so what I'm going to do... This guy. That. And then I'm going to have that there. You know what? Let's do half block there. And then there. Should still be able to access those. Yeah, you can still access those. And the reason I want that there is... I don't know why. That just doesn't look right, does it? Screw it. I'll leave it open. Then we'll go here. Now, I'm not going to fill in underneath. I'm going to leave that to whoever brings it in and wants to play with it. Because that would be a good spot to add in other expansions. Whether it be ammo storage or making it a higher tier. Now it is blocky as fuck right now. I gotta get my things rolling here. Alright, and then oh, the forward lights go at the angled. Yeah, I think that'd be the better option too. Let me remove that out there, and then the forward angled like that. Angled down or angled up? That the angled down would be slanted down. Angled up would be the other way. What do you think? Oh, I see what you're saying. Put it like that. Because this one is actually pointing forward. What it doesn't matter how it's angled. It's still going to be pointing forward. Yeah. Hell yeah. And actually, I could do that here. Like that. Yeah. Yep, get these sharp angles going around. Okay, and then right here, what I'm planning on doing is kind of going with these sloped lines here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very low slope like that, and then grab this one here. And then, is that a half cube? Yeah. And like this. And then around this, what I'm going to do is have I need a corner. Where's my corner at? I think it's that one. Yeah, there we go. And then right here, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. That's too high. That could work right there. Yeah. And then this little spot, I could do like that so you can still access it. Wow. All right. Then let's do the same thing over here. Where's my corner? I think it's that one. Wait, that's not it. Is it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, I should have had friggin' should have had symmetry mode on. Oh well. Was loud. I think it was this one. Yeah. Ah, I see what I did. Okay. I think it was that one. Yeah. Hello?
Hi.
There you are. I'm assuming you've been trying to get in and out. Or at least get in and stay in.
I've been trying to get in and stay in. Maybe I'll be lucky for a while now. Not out in the hinterlands anymore, so maybe I'll have decent reception for a while.
Well, one can always hope.
Right. I am still in the US though, so there's no guarantees.
Oh my god, I just realized what I did.
Built a ship?
The grills on the ass end of this miner are very similar to the M1A1 Abrams.
Okay. But this doesn't have a big main gun and a turret, so, you know, we're still okay.
Whoops. Yeah, there's lots more room under here. Little slow on the turning. I'm not done with the design and everything. I just wanted to get everything the same color so that I could actually start marking things out. Okay, so there's that. But I mean, it's slow because it is 99.8% full. I need to see what my CPU's at. 12.3. Okay, so we're still good under the max of tier 2. Let's go ahead and fire up all these drills because I'm gonna have to take them out, like a bunch of them out in over a minute. Power, 3 hours left with the drills just sitting there. With all of them running and me going full blast. I'm gonna have to add in another generator or 2. Which is not that difficult. What kind of generators? We just had these small ones. So I'll just grab 2 more of those. Because they add 1,000 each. Ooh. Yikes. You know what? Let me add 2 of the basic generators and see what that does. See if that helps. That's a 62% while flying around at full speed. With the drills going. Even fully loaded, I mean, it gets up and goes pretty quick. And with the added hover engines I added in the back, it doesn't want to dip anymore or stick my nose in the air. Plus, I mean, I did add other storage, so it's evening out better. Having more fuel may not be a bad idea, but again, it can easily be added later because there's plenty of room underneath. Speaking of underneath, what about the docking pads? Let's go ahead and one in the back and one in the front. I like it. I mean, I'd hope so. I mean, I built it.
That's really no guarantee, though.
This is true.
Sometimes people make something, get all done, and go, yeah, I don't like it.
Those don't. No. Oh, shut up, Angus. It wouldn't be worse. That is not what I wanted to do. Really? Oh, they're white. Okay. Why does it keep doing that? Like when I'm using the jetpack, I just keep falling out of the sky every so often. It's kind of annoying. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of that. I don't know, I really like this whole gray thing going on here.
Give it like a stripe of accent color down the middle or something like that, you know, just to break it up a little bit.
I don't even like this stuff on the side. I mean...
Do is you should get some awesome pinstriping on the front, you know, some scroll work up around the cockpit, and then flames down the side. That's what you should do. That would look awesome.
I think you've lost your mind.
What? It would make people think that you were going really, really fast.
Oh, that drill's coming out. That's not going to work. I can't put anything on the sides because I use half blocks. That will work. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, yeah. And then I can actually take this and go black, and then I do like some type of warning on the rates. Yeah, that's too much. Right. Scratch that. However, back here, what I can do is I can do this warning thing, peek my head in here and go dink, dink. Oh, come on. You're gonna be dumb like that, huh? Alright, I see how you are. I can do the sides just fine, but it won't let me do that. Alright. What? That makes no sense. I should be able to do a texture. Oh, you piece of snot bucket. You're not gonna let me do a texture on that. Well, not the texture I want, at least. I think I like that texture. Okay, that texture. Yep, that works. That way it's inside and kind of broken up by the vents. That's an air brake. That's not going to work very well. I didn't say cover the whole block. That's annoying. Okay, whatever. can't even put lights on the side. Okay, I need a name.
Badger. Badgers are amazing diggers.
Well, the problem is...
Or you could call it the honey badger because it's also pretty mean and vicious, especially when you put some guns on it. Hey, you asked for a name. You didn't say it had to meet certain criteria. Would you have felt better if I had suggested the termite?
Well, the problem is badger's already been taken.
How about honey badger?
I have no idea.
Then how about you give me a list of all the names that have already been taken so I don't bother suggesting any of those?
You're in a mood today.
Otherwise, I could sit here for 45 minutes rattling off names and you just be like, oh, it's taken. Oh, it's taken. Oh, it's taken. That one's been used.
I said I didn't know about the honey badger one.
Yeah, but if I stop there, then what will I give you grief about? Something else. I know, that would be the answer. Something else. But this one's easy, so I went with that.
Really? I have no idea just what I just marked inside here. Oh, probably a container extension.
Looks like you're gonna have to tear the whole ship apart trying to find it. Hey, that could be your signature, Shade. Every ship build that you, every design that you do and put up on the workshop, it will have some random internal block painted an odd color for no particular reason. Charles, why is that one container extension green? I don't know, Bob. That's just the way the thing came from the workshop. I figured it had a reason.
Who built it? I don't know, some idiot named Shadehunter. Yeah, just change the damn color of the block.
He does that. He just I don't know why. It seems to be his thing. It's just some random block is painted. You could become internet famous for that.
Wait, hang on, cancel. Why is it saying that it's that bait? It's oh, you piece of junk. You're trying to get a... I was trying to get a picture of it to save it. And it was trying to save the thing it was actually hovering above rather than the ship itself.
That sounds about right.
I think I spelled that wrong. Nope. Well, now I gotta sit here and wait for 3 years for it to actually get to, what I'm telling it to do. Yeah, for some reason the factory is being stupid slow and locking up left and right. And it was fine yesterday.
Sounds very useful.
So it would take, to make this, you need, it's unlock level 7, size class 1, block count 524. It says tier 1 is 73%, but it's a tier 2 because the thing's locked at tier 1 right now. 2,534 carbon substrate. It's made out of plastic. 785 iron, 585 copper, 453 silicon, 30 titanium, which not quite sure where the titanium came from. Oh, I know why. It's the extension, the CPU extension. Not bad, and you can get a lot of that from just doing the quest and taking apart the main quest capital ship when you go to it. You just take that apart and you'll get that easily.
Yeah, you'll have all that you need.
Yep. Let me go ahead and name this thing. Honey Badger Mark 1. I'm gonna laugh if when somebody builds it in the factory and spawns it spawns in with its cargo full of stone. That'd be hilarious.
Got a free cargo load of stone.
Overwrite. There we go. Now, can I go to the factory and it not lock up? Thank you. Honestly, I think I need to go in and start removing a bunch of stuff from my the stuff that I've downloaded from the workshop list, because I think it's just locking up because there's just so many on that list. All right, so we have the honey badger done. I don't know what else I could do to it. I do have marked the places to upgrade with drills, and the spot on the top marked for removing and adding a tool turret at some point. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9, 10. Yep. Yeah. So let's get this published so other people can see it. I'm not gonna put airtight on it. All right, we'll make it public. There it is. I published my first vehicle for Empyrion. I almost said Space Engineers. So let's go ahead and empty this thing.
That would be a different vehicle.
Yeah. I have not published anything for Space Engineer.
Right. But if you made it for Space Engineers, it would be a different vehicle.
Yes. What? Apparently I'm not logged in. So I couldn't publish it. I don't know why. I will figure it out later and get it up there. So, we do have some time left, but I think what I'm going to do is hold off there and not do any more until I figure out how to get this thing published. I don't know why I didn't publish. It's being weird. But I do want to test this out with all the drills in the right places here. After I empty its inventory. Hey, why is my weight so high? Oh, it's because of all this oxygen and fuel and crap. Let me go ahead and top off the fuel. Oh, there we go. All right. It's not the fastest, but the rear engines can easily be upgraded. All the thrusters can be easily upgraded to the advanced medium. It's not meant to be a Speedy Gonzalez. It's meant to just mine. That's pretty much it. Mine and, you know, shoot the enemy as it's running away. with any hover vehicle or hover miner, it's easier if you lower the height that you're hovering at to about 1 meter when you go to drill. Wow, it is, even with these mechanical drills, it is exceptional at drilling.
Seems to be doing a fantastic job.
Well, apparently I just, dug through part of the mountain, so. Yeah, it does makes pretty quick work of it. Still tends to lean up a little bit, but from my experience, all hover vehicles do that, and it's kind of annoying. Not sure how to get around it, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Yeah, once you build this thing and get the all the drills on it, dude.
Updated to laser drills.
Yeah, this thing makes very short work out of things that are drillable. I mean, it's already 50% full right now. And 50% is a lot because I've expanded the storage, so its harvest can hold, 13,000 in volume. So, I mean, I've got 3,300 right now and still able to pick up more. You could obviously add more hover engines to the bottom of it. Like right now, I'm sitting at 13.3 on the CPU, and it can go up to 17,000 before you have to expand it some more. You may not be able to use the tool turret on tier 2, but definitely in tier 3 you could definitely throw that on there and have some friends have fun using that tool turret, because the tool turret is fun to use.
The tool turret take?
What's that?
How much CPU will the turret require?
3,000.
Oh, you could add the turret right now and you'd still be fine.
Well, if they added more hover engines and stuff, and maybe upgraded the two basic generators to the small generators, then you wouldn't have it. So.
Well, maybe not if they did all that.
But I don't know if the power would be able to handle the tool turret, because it draws quite a bit of power.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
And I think I just got it stuck because I went into this hole wrong. Nope. Never mind. It just barreled through it. Yeah, this thing's...
The front end made out of drills is that you just keep going forward and you can get out.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to see how this thing handles when it's like fully loaded. Yeah, it gets very dark without the lights on, that's for sure. But I'll tell you what, they brighten it up a lot. I'm at 65%. See how it's moving. It's still moving pretty well. Can still get up to, you know, it's 3 meters off the ground. With it at 3 meters off the ground, can I still mine surface deposits and surface stones? Not really. You gotta lower it just a little bit. Dude, with what we harvested from the that wreck, I could switch over to the series and throw everything in the factory and build this now.
Yeah, you could. Easily.
With a bunch left over.
Oh yeah, you really wouldn't even put a dent in it.
Yeah, you upgrade the thrusters to the advanced ones. You can go medium to advanced medium, which would actually significantly increase how fast you can move. Even just the ones in the rear. Help you get up and over mountains and stuff. And it doesn't add that much CPU either. The large ones would add a little bit more and actually add significant more CPU. So going the advanced medium would definitely be the best option. And that can be unlocked at 10. So I could have even dumped the advanced mediums on here right off the bat, and I would go for the ones that are for the speeding up and slowing down, the forward reverse. I could have just dumped those on there and still would have been fine, I think. But there she is in all her wonderful drilliness. Works really well. It's pretty stable. All hover ones act weird underground, so it's not bad.
Cool, man.
All right, now let's see if it'll let me publish that. It says it's 31%, but it's not. Fine. Alone. No, 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 no. Damn it. Let me... I don't even know where I would go to find the stuff that I've put on here. I probably just air it out again. Oh no, it says update, so maybe public. Maybe. Maybe. Friends items. I don't want to really create a collection. Items. Let's see if it actually shows up on there. I totally spelled that wrong. Yeah, there's a shit ton on here. Named Honey Badger.
Oh. Poo.
Sort by most recent. How about that? And it's got to be a hover vessel. Why is there a tank on here called the... Oh, no, that's just Badger. Never mind. Yeah, I don't... Crap.
Well, what's something else that's a good digger?
Well, I'm not going to rename it now. It's fine. I just want to see if it's actually on here. It's kind of irritating me. Yeah, I didn't see it at all. Friends, it has friends items, but you can't see my items. What the hell?
Well, apparently you don't need to see your own items because they're yours. You already know what they are.
Yeah, I have 238 entries in my thing. I need to get rid of some of these things. Wait, show by Shade Hunter. There it is. Yeah, Honey Badger Mark 1. It's on there. Is it marked as public? I will think of a description to put on there. I don't know what to put on there right now, but it's on there. Yeah, it's public. Alright, so let's go back to the workshop and see if I can find it. Yep, there it is. If you actually type in Honey Badger Mark 1, it's on there. So there y'all go. My first ever
Nice.
created vehicle for Empyrion.
And we were here to see it. Yay!
Alright, so now let's go ahead and save, and I'm gonna back out and go into my like a vanilla world and see if I can spawn it in since I made it here. I should be able to. I'll just go single player load and then see what it looks like just using my my regular build world, which is just vanilla. I want to make sure that it'll actually work in vanilla. That's one hell of a tank. Holy crap. Giant hover tank that's shaped like the bird of, like a Klingon bird of prey.
Cool.
No DM, so I can change the day or time of day. Nope. All right. Let us see. Ah, bollocks. It says no. It's giving me a red thing, and I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know what. I'm going to spawn it anyway, because in creative you can spawn it even if it's red. I want to see what is different on it. What is not in here? Oh, the extender is in here. Tier 2 extender. Oh, got the ammo. Yeah, got the... And no, it doesn't spawn with a bunch of stone and stuff inside its inventory. Has the spots available for the other stuff. I'm not exactly sure why it's red when spawning it in. Everything seems to be in working order. And we are, without adding the other drills, we're 9,986 out of a total 12,000 for the CPU, and it is a tier 2. Now in vanilla, I believe the tier, this one is a little bit more annoying to make, the tier 2 block, because you need the flux coil, and that's the irritating thing. But you, again, you can still get that. You can still get the flux coil from taking apart the UCH ship.
Yep.
But everything else is relatively easy. So yeah, you could easily build this. Vanilla says it's level 8. So there's that. Let me see if it will still work. Oh yeah. Runs really well. It's a little less functional in the turning and everything, but if somebody wanted it to turn faster, they could either add more thrusters to the side, bigger thrusters to the sides, whatever, or they could add some RCSs underneath.
Yeah.
So, by the way, that is how you get this thing up here to be able to work underneath it. Drive it up. Once you're hovering above it, it kind of bounces around, especially on this one because you have these center lying hover engines that like to bounce it back and forth. But I don't see anything missing. What's the max on the drills in vanilla? 6. So on vanilla, what you'd want to do is just add 2 drills probably to these wider points right here, so you can get going, so you can get it out wide, and then guns can be put in these spots here and these spots here. Not that you'd want to use this as a tank. I mean, damn thing's made out of plastic, so. So that's it. Thank you all for coming and watching. Really do appreciate it. We have our members list set up. So if you want to become a member, go ahead and join the community here on YouTube. And we will come in. The next stream is going to be Saturday. I believe we're doing more Conan on the beta. And then on Monday next week, we are doing a 7 Days to Die stream from 1 to 4-ish. I am cutting this a little bit short because I don't have enough time to build another vehicle. So, and this one's effectively done. So, thank you all for coming. Really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip side. Later.